Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap, Let Light Unite, and this is October 29th, 2025. Today, I wanted to do some energy work on the Hurricane Melissa and do what we can to calm it down because it is being artificially enhanced. So, for those of you going to participate, go get your crystals. It's going to amplify our work. And I want you to sit down straight as you can. I want you to take a deep breath, exhale out everything that no longer serves you, and imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. So you breathe in light and exhale out everything that no longer serves you. So as you're doing that, I'm going to surround each and every one of you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing, and I seal you all in the pink flame of love. We're going to call to all your teachers, guides, masters, all the divine beings that work with you, the whales, the dolphins, the cosmic beings, the elemental kingdoms, the divas, and invite them in to make this energy work have as much impact as it can. So again, take a deep breath. As you exhale, feel yourself connect with the creator, and all this incredible high energy comes pouring into your body. I want you to let it flow out your arms, out your hands, into the center of this huge circle we have created, and we're all connected through our heart chakras. So as this energy is flowing out, your hands and your chakras going into the center, we're going to create this bubble of light and put the hurricane and anything else that needs to be in there in this bubble. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me. And if it is your will, O Creator, I command. I want Michael the Archangel to come forth and cut all ties between all the direct weapons facilities, including the Ice Cube Observatory, the HARP, and the CERN. And we're going to cut ties between all of them so they cannot cooperate with each other, they cannot send energy, and they cannot work together. Now, around all their equipment, I want you to see huge mirrors that's going to reflect that energy right back to them. And under the observatory, we're going to call to the whales and the sea creatures to create as much muck in the water so it knocks out the Ice Cube Observatory so it cannot make artificial weather. And around all of them, we're going to cut the ties with their computers. We're going to call and see the ones and zeros flipping and flipping and flipping, so their computer programs are messed up. We're going to put big magnets on all their hard drives. So again, everything is messed up on their computers and it doesn't work. And all those facilities and around all the HARP stations all over the world, we're going to call the elemental kingdom in. The flies, the fleas, the snakes, the mice, the rats, the birds, to infect all of those stations so they can no longer work and they all break down. Now let's put our attention on Melissa, and we're going to ask that there is the barometric pressure raises and raises. The humidity level drops. We're going to call the violet flames through all of Melissa, and we're going to command the hurricane to allow itself to burn out through the violet flame. We're going to call to Michael to come and take his sword and cut it to pieces, see it being chopped up. And where the direction it is going in, we're going to put these huge crystal wedges up. Or maybe that way. All right. that are 500 miles wide on each side, all the way from the bottom to 500 miles up into the atmosphere. And as the hurricane hits these wedges, it breaks up. See it breaking up, see the sun shining through, and see it neutralizing. So what we want to have happen is you want to raise the barometric pressure. And whatever facility is out there that is causing this barometric pressure to drop, we're going to cut the ties, send that energy back to the facility. See, Melissa, the hurricane barometric pressure rise and rise quickly. And as it rises, it slows the hurricane down. Underneath the hurricane, we're going to send in very, very cold energy. So the water remains cold. So the hurricane doesn't pick up any extra energy. And again, the biggest thing, you want the barometric pressure to rise. And as it rises, see the humidity falling. See the hurricane busting up as it hits these crystal wedges. And only a slight loving kind rain. And we're going to put extra wedges up around all the land masses that it's headed toward. 200 miles out from the landmass. And again, as a hurricane comes, it hits the wedges, if it makes it that far, and it breaks up into gentle, loving, kind rain. All right, guys, and you can, throughout the day, this is creative visualization, and this is really, really important. You keep seeing that barometric pressure raise and raise and raise, and that will help the hurricane slow down and bust up. All right, so I'm going to ask anybody that watches this video or listens to it later, it's amplified over 100,000 fold. If you think it's worth it, share it. Play it, listen to it often until the hurricane is dissolved. So thanks for tuning in. And on that note, I'm going to say aloha. If you are energy high real quick before, we're done, go hug a tree, go eat something, take a bath, walk barefoot outside. You just want to ground and help yourself pull back in body. And on that note, I'm going to say aloha until the next time. And remember, keep the barometric pressure raising. That's really important. All right, aloha.